Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're gonna be looking at the new S.H.Figuarts The Book of Boba Fett with Throne. And right from the start I wanted to catch this shot of the packaging because I feel like it's a beautiful presentation of the set. But this whole set on AmiAmi store actually costed around 80 bucks plus shipping and taxes, of course. And at the time of recording this video, AmiAmi still has it in stock, so if you want to get this set, you can still do it. On top of the box we get the logo. Here on the side we have Boba Fett posed, and then at the back we have some great posing shots. Up until this point, a lot of collectors had to make the throne by themselves or get it from someone who is 3D printing these kinds of things. So we're gonna open this box and we're gonna look at this Book of Boba Fett and all the things that come in this set. And here is our S.H.Figuarts Book of Boba Fett out of the box on his throne. And right from the start, this set looks amazing. First of all, Boba comes with the instruction sheet, and it's just a piece of paper, and the instructions are on both sides. He comes with few sets of hands. We get left and right trigger hand, a pair for holding his gaffy stick, a pair of open hands for dynamic poses, a pair of rifle holding hands, and two fisted hands that are already on the figure. He comes with his gaffy stick that is sculpted really well, and it separates here so that it's easier for you to slide it into his hands. And this is how the gaffy stick looks like next to the one that Hasbro gave us in the Black Series. The details are much more sharper on the S.H.Figuarts one, while the Hasbro one is much more softer, and it comes with this little strap. He comes with an interchangeable empty holster piece that you can swap with the one that's on the figure if you want him to hold the gun in his hands. And here is the gun that he comes with, nicely sculpted. And his rifle, also a lot of details, great sculpt, great paint, and everything is looking really good. Here is his jetpack with also a lot of great sculpting on it, a lot of paint, even on the inside. And there are also few swappable parts that are meant to be used for this jetpack. There is a swappable missile and a blasting effect for that missile, so that you can put this missile inside like this, and then you insert it into the jetpack and you get the effect of Boba Fett launching his missile out of his jetpack. So this is something that I was mentioning before in my previous videos about the accessories and effects that Hasbro should be giving us with these figures. And this is one of those effects that I always felt like should come with Boba Fett. It's easy to insert the effect into the jetpack. You just pull out this missile and you simply peg the effect in, and so now we have this missile being launched out of Boba's jetpack. And that's not all. We also get these two blasting effects for the jetpack for flying poses, and it's already sculpted in a way that it's inserted into these thrusters so it can't be separated. That's the way that S.H.Figuarts decided to design these parts. And then we get two interchangeable Tamiro Morrison head sculpts. And man, look at this. I mean, I've heard other people complaining in their reviews about these head sculpts, or should I say about the amount of paint on these head sculpts. And although that's probably true, there could be a bit more paint. Still, when you look at it, I mean, the eyes and the sculpt and the likeness to the actor, it's amazing. It looks, I would say, like 85 to 90% as it was advertised in those promo pics. This, for me, is the best Tamiro Morrison likeness that I ever saw in 6-inch scale. And we get two of these heads, two of them, the more stoic one and the more angry one. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Obviously, you can interchange his neck part with both heads. Yeah, man, I love it. I have no issues with these head sculpts. And then let's look at his throne. The sculpt is beautiful. There is a lot of dry brushing on it, a lot of shading. there is an opening here and a lot of nice little sculpted details on it that makes it feel that it's kind of a stone material or something like that. Rancorn heads sculpted here on both sides. Even the imitation of cushions here with wrinkles in it. It's still amazing to me that this set was 80 bucks, you know, when you see everything that comes with it. Let's now look at the figure and its articulation. The sculpt here is beautiful, paint with a lot of scuffing, little details and everything. I mean, even the insignia here on the shoulder. And look at the helmet, how well is that painted. His belt and all of these little golden things in front here, his buckle, the pouch, the strap that goes around his leg, it's a separate piece, his knee pads and these little weapons. The boots have wash on them so that the wrinkles are visible, and I mean even the bottom of the feet. Look at how good this sculpting is. If you can't tell, I love this figure. Let's now look at his articulation. The visor is articulated, so it comes down and it's tight. That's good, it's not loose. The head is on a double ball joint, so it can turn 360. It has a bit of a slide on the upper part, and obviously this scarf thing gets in the way, but there is a little bit of slide to the back and front, and you can make him look up a little bit like this. I'm sure that the range is even better if you remove this, or maybe even if you turn the neck, you could probably get more range up. This is how far he looks down, so if you turn the neck you'll get the same amount for looking up. Obviously this scarf is a separate piece. Up here in the shoulders we get a T-pose, there is a butterfly joint, we get a bicep swivel, double band in the elbows, and the ball peg in his hands so that they can be turned in any direction that you want. Obviously you should be careful on his other arm because of all of these tubes that are coming out of his shoulders and are connected to his gauntlet. So be careful when bending this arm. In the torso we get the rotation. There is no crunching forward at all. A little bit to the back. It does move side to side a little bit. Soft goods here. Legs move forward this much and to the back this much to the side, a thigh swivel, knees bend this much, the ankles move back a little bit and a bit more forward. We get a little bit of ankle pivot and a toe hinge. If you want to put his jetpack on his back, what you need to do is remove this armor piece on his back like this, and then, what's funny, I saw some reviewers actually putting the jetpack on his back like this without the armor piece, so they were jamming it like this into his back, and obviously that doesn't look good, you know, and I mean people obviously don't read the instructions, but what you need to do is remove these little silver pieces on the armor plate like this, and so now this is what you have, and then you simply connect it to the jetpack and then connect it back to the figure. And so now you have Boba Fett with his jetpack ready for battle. If you want to give him an unhelmeted head, what you need to do is pull off the neck, helmet and the scarf, take the unhelmeted head with the neck and connect it to the body. And so now the range of looking up is much better, obviously. And looking down is, I would say, the same as with the helmet on. Let's now compare our new S.H.Figuarts Boba Fett with some other figures. Here he is with two latest Boba Fetts from the Black Series that Hasbro gave us. And here you can see that they are all almost the same size, but man, look at those head sculpts, look at those faces. I mean, when these Hasbro figures came out, I was really happy with the likeness to the actor, but now when I have this S.H.Figuarts one, I must say that I'm talking from my perspective only. For me, from what I see here, it's night and day. I mean, the S.H.Figuarts killed it with likeness to Tamiro Morrison. Obviously, the prices are different. What Hasbro did with their budget and with the price that they are charging us is amazing, don't get me wrong, but I'm really happy with this S.H.Figuarts one. And here is a closer look at the faces. I mean, look at this. As I said, for me, it's night and day. Next, here he is with the Black Series Fennec Shand, and the Black Series Traffic Cone Bib Fortuna. Here is how he scales with Mafex, The Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett, and the Black Series Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. Here he is next to the S.H.Figuarts Season 2 Beskar Mandalorian and the Black Series Beskar Mandalorian. If you want to see how he scales with few Bandai model kits, here he is next to the First Order Executioner and Darth Vader with custom soft goods. Here we have him with Marvel Legends movie Deadpool and Marvel Legends movie Iron Man from Thanos 2-pack. And finally, here he is with few NECA Mirage TMNT AliExpress bootlegs. So finally, once again, I have to say that I'm so happy that I have this set. This is an amazing set, an amazing figure that is so well sculpted. The paint is beautiful, the amount of accessories, the throne that you get with this guy. I mean, the likeness to Tamira Morrison, 2 different face expressions, a lot of weapons, hands, blasting effects, all of it. This is... man, this is the ultimate Boba Fett action figure in the 6-inch scale. And I mean, I still love my Black Series figures. I have practically all of the Boba Fetts that Hasbro gave us. But Tamashii Nations killed it. Killed it with this release. For 80 bucks, you get all of this. It's amazing. It is still available on AmiYami's online store, so if you can and if you want to get this figure, go there and get it. You won't regret it. This is a fantastic piece for your shelf. For the amount of stuff that you get for the price of this set, man, it's really tough to beat. So the posing video for this guy will be up on the channel tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And thank you all for being here with me, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.